Well, hello and good morning. It's sunny. I've just decided that I'm gonna vlog a little bit of today because I haven't done that in a while. Today is Monday, and lately I have been using Monday morning to prep breakfast for the entire week. I tried doing that on a Wednesday a couple weeks ago, and it didn't work out well because Wednesdays we have somewhere to be related to school, but on Monday it's a home day. So let's go in the kitchen and we're gonna prep some breakfast. All right, so this morning we are prepping a couple of things. We are gonna make some peanut butter banana bars. The recipe is from Hungry Happens. I like her recipes because they're very simple ingredients, so I will put the link down below to her website and to this recipe. So we're gonna make these. I also have some yogurt going in the Instant Pot, and then we are going to prep some sausage and some eggs.
Do you want to put the banana peels in too?
Nope. All right, the bars are in the oven and the milk is almost to temperature. I have not made a dedicated video on how to make yogurt, but basically you bring milk up to a certain temperature, it's 180 degrees, and then you bring it back down so that you can add your yogurt cultures. So the temperature is 180 degrees and we are almost there. And once you reach that temperature, that like kills the, I don't know, I'm not a scientist, but I've watched videos on how to do it, and that kills what you need, but then you have to bring it back down so that once you add your yogurt culture, it doesn't kill that bacteria. So you put it up to 180 and then you bring it back down to 115. And once it's back down, we will add in a half cup of yogurt because we're making a gallon of yogurt. And then we'll put it in some containers once it is processed and cooled, but that will happen tomorrow. All right, so after about an hour, we have milk that is up to temperature and now it's just cooling. We have the peanut butter bars that they're definitely gonna need to cool so they're not too gooey. We have eggs and apple maple sausage. Actually, that's just regular pork maple sausage. And then I cut up a watermelon. So that took me about an hour. And then once that cools down, I'll put my yogurt culture in it, and that's gonna help the rest of the week go just a little bit smoother. So we are going to sit down and eat, and then I have all of that to deal with. But I know it looks bad, but it won't take me too long. All right, it is now much later at this point. I have changed into painting clothes and I have just finished doing trim work in 2 rooms. Pretty soon I'm gonna catch you guys up to speed on everything that's been happening with the little house because it is moving so fast. But I'm gonna pack up my stuff here. We have t-ball practice tonight and I don't know what's for supper. So probably hot dogs. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. All right. Time to strain it. Sometimes on a busy day when I have invested time in other areas, this is what dinner looks like. So everybody got exactly what they asked for. I just want cereal, Abram wants toast, and Andy wants a hot dog. I'm sure they will want something else, but this is what we're going with, and that's that. I'm going to end this video with a tour of our organized but also functional fridge. I love those fridge videos where they make everything look beautifully organized, but half the time the things are not functional and there are no leftovers. And so I really like to make our fridge a balance of beauty and function. I find that that works best. So I'm going to take you through and just show you where everything is and why I have it organized like I do. So you'll see a lot of clear containers throughout. You'll notice the yogurt, the fruit, lots of clear containers. Any cartons or anything tall like that I put up top, and I try to put a date on it when I have opened it. That way I know how long it's good for. My husband does like these flavored yogurts, so I keep those there for his lunch, and then I keep our eggs there again in the clear container. This shelf is where I like to keep smaller things like hummus or applesauce. There's some of the breakfast prep, and then actually the day after the breakfast prep, I used the yogurt to make that tzatziki sauce. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong. And this Instant Pot Greek lemon chicken and rice is so good. I will link that recipe down below. So that's what's on that shelf. Moving on, in this, again, clear container, we have the chopped up watermelon. That's the rest of the Greek chicken and rice, and then those are the breakfast bars that I prepped. Of course, below that, we have the vegetable and meat drawers, and we use those as they are intended. In the door, I just like to keep cheeses, butter. You can see here I have some cheeses for lunches, and I keep those, again, in a clear yogurt container so I can see them. All of the rest of those cheese and things are up top. And then I made the decision a long time ago just to keep condiments and pickles limited to the door, and that has freed up a lot of valuable shelf space. Thank you guys so much for coming along with me today as I prepped breakfast, and I hope that it helped you also remember that sometimes you just need to have hot dogs for supper, and that is totally okay. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.